Unbelievable comeback. Gauff outlasts Bencic to storm into Beijing quarters and secure WTA final spot. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Beijing's National Tennis Center was buzzing with an energy only reserved for the grandest clashes. Under the cool autumn skies of China's capital, banners flapped against the crisp evening air. Fans lined up outside the Diamond Court hours before the match, and social media streams exploded with anticipation. Coco Gauff versus Bencic was not just another match on the WTA calendar. It was a collision of styles, generations, and destinies. For Gauff, this wasn't merely about winning another round. This was about proving her resilience, her ability to come back from the brink, and her readiness to etch her name among the very best of women's tennis. Already a U.S. Open champion, she had the aura of someone destined for greatness, yet every match still felt like a fresh opportunity to cement that legacy. For Bencic, it was about pride and position. The Swiss star, Olympic gold medalist and fighter extraordinaire, had faced injuries, critics, and comebacks of her own. She carried with her the poise of experience and the tactical sharpness that had made her a top 10 staple. By the time the players walked out to the sound of roaring applause, the storyline was already electric. And what would unfold over the next 3 hours would transcend a tennis match. It would become one of those nights remembered by fans for years to come. Part 2, a clash of styles. The first set was a display of precision from Bencic. She came out firing, her backhand slicing through the Beijing air like a blade, angles pulling Gauff wide, forehands driving deep into the corners. The Swiss player dictated rallies, her footwork nimble, her eyes laser-focused. Gauff, perhaps caught in the web of Bencic's tactical brilliance, seemed to struggle. Her serve, usually a weapon, faltered under pressure. Unforced errors crept in. Each time she attempted to wrestle control, Bencic countered with impeccable timing. The scoreboard quickly tilted. 6-3 to Bencic. The Swiss contingent in the crowd erupted, waving flags and chanting. On the opposite side, the Gauff supporters fell momentarily silent, their teenage hero seemingly cornered. But Coco Gauff has built her reputation on one core truth. She is never out of a fight. The fire awakens. The second set began with a different rhythm. Gauff, now calmer, dug deep into her well of athleticism. Her defense turned into counterattack, her speed forcing Bencic to hit one extra ball, then another. The rally stretched longer, the intensity rising with every point. Each exchange became a chess match, Bencic aiming to finish quickly, Gauff daring her to miss. And then at 3-2, the turning point arrived. Bencic, serving with confidence, fired a wide ace, or so she thought. The line judge called it out. The Swiss player challenged, and the electronic replay confirmed the ball had just missed by a hair. What should have been a momentum-securing ace turned into a breakpoint opportunity for Gauff. The crowd leaned forward. Gauff pounced, ripping a forehand winner cross-court, unleashing a scream of raw determination. She broke serve. From there, the American teenager soared. Every serve seemed heavier, every forehand more explosive. The fans who had been subdued suddenly rose with every point, chants of "Let's go, Coco!" echoing across the stadium. Bencic, rattled, fought valiantly, but the tide had turned. Gauff closed the set 6-4 with a thundering ace that seemed to shake the court itself. The scoreboard read 1 set all, and Beijing was about to witness something extraordinary. The decider, a war wills. The third set wasn't tennis. It was theater. It was war. Every rally stretched into a mini-battle, neither player willing to concede ground. Gauff's court coverage was jaw-dropping. She sprinted, slid, and lunged with the grace of a dancer and the ferocity of a fighter. Bencic, ever the tactician, mixed spins and placements, trying to disrupt Gauff's rhythm. The games ticked by, each hold of serve celebrated like a victory. At 4-4, tension peaked. Bencic faced breakpoint after a grueling 15-shot rally. She saved it with a daring drop shot that left the crowd gasping. Gauff responded with a laser forehand down the line, the very next point. Advantage Coco. On the ensuing rally, Bencic tried to paint the line. The ball missed by an inch. Gauff broke. 5-4. The stadium erupted, yet the job wasn't done. Serving for the match is always the hardest task in tennis, and Bencic made sure Gauff felt it. She fought to 30, forcing errors, pushing Coco's back to the wall. Then came the moment, a rally of 23 shots, both players trading everything in their arsenal. Finally, Gauff unleashed a backhand winner, so sharp it sliced across the sideline, leaving Bencic frozen. Match point. Silence fell, then a roar built as Gauff bounced the ball, ready to serve. She tossed it high, struck with perfect timing, and delivered an unreturnable serve. Game, set, match. Gauff. Final score, 3-6, 6-4, 6-4. The aftermath, a spot secured. The crowd rose in unison, applauding the masterpiece they had just witnessed. Gauff dropped her racket, raised her arms, and let out a cry of joy and relief. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. With that win, Gauff officially booked her place at the WTA Finals, cementing herself among the Elite Eight of the year. At just 21, she had achieved what many veterans only dreamed of. Bencic, ever the class act, crossed the net with a warm smile, embracing her opponent. "You deserve it," she whispered, the microphones barely catching the words. In the press room later, Gauff was reflective. "I knew I had to fight for every single point. Belinda played incredible tennis, and honestly, she pushed me to my absolute limits. But I've learned that if you keep believing, anything is possible. To make the WTA Finals, it's a dream come true." For fans, the narrative was irresistible. Gauff, the resilient warrior, proving once again that champions are defined not by how they start, but by how they finish. The larger meaning, beyond the numbers, beyond the stats, this victory spoke to the essence of sport itself. It was about perseverance when the odds seem against you, about fighting through doubt, and about embracing the weight of expectation with grace. Coco Gauff's rise has been meteoric, but it is matches like these that define careers. The Beijing comeback was not just a ticket to the WTA Finals. It was a glimpse into the future of tennis. For Bencic, the match was heartbreak, but also a testament to her enduring ability to challenge the very best. Tennis fans know, when Bencic plays like this, she can beat anyone. But on this night, in this city, it was Coco's moment, a closing reflection. Sports thrive on moments that defy logic, that push beyond predictable, that ignite something deeper in us as fans. Coco Gauff's comeback against Belinda Bencic was exactly that, a reminder that resilience beats pressure, that belief beats doubt, and that greatness is forged in the crucible of adversity. As the lights dimmed in Beijing and fans filed out into the night, one truth lingered in the cool autumn air. Coco Gauff had not just won a tennis match. She had taken another step toward immortality. And the world was watching. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.